Welcome back, Patriots. Let's go on to number 9 on our final exam review. The area of an isosceles trapezoid, isosceles is going to be important, with legs of 15 and bases of 28 and 30 is. So when we calculate the area of this thing. Now, isosceles is important is because these two are congruent, which we have marked. And it looks like the 28 was added in, but the 30 was not. Now, in order to do figure out what the height is, well, I guess first we need our area formula. Area for a trapezoid is base 1 plus base 2, all times the height divided by 2. Well, I've got base 1 and base 2. I do not have the height. Now, I've got myself a right triangle here because a height is always perpendicular to the base. Now, I've got a right triangle, but before I can solve for h, I have to know either an angle measure to do trig or a second side to do Pythagorean theorem. Well, the good news is, since it's isosceles, I know that everything is symmetric. So, in particular, if this part is 28, then this section between my two heights is also 28. If the whole base is 30, well, 30 minus 28 is 2, but that has to be distributed across both sections, so each of these is going to be 1. Now I have a right triangle with legs of 1 and h and a hypotenuse of 15. So we're going to plug that into our Pythagorean theorem. We have 1 squared plus h squared is equal to 15 squared. That gives me 1 plus h squared is equal to, I believe 15 squared is 225. Yes, just check that on my calculator. I'm going to subtract 1 on both sides. Gives me h squared equals 224. Square root both sides. Gives me h equals, let me jump to the calculator, square root of 224, 14.9, and let's round that to 0.97. Now that I know my two bases and my height, I can go ahead and plug them into the area formula. Area equals 28 plus 30 times 14.97, all divided by 2. And we can jump to the calculator again. 28 plus 30 times 14.97 divided by 2 gives me an area of 434.13. Area equals 434.13. And there's no units on there, so we can leave this as a naked number.